says that.
I hear that.
You're Crip Mac. I'm pulling you over.
I hear that somewhere in along the lines, 4XTRAZ'S said he wasn't coming back. I don't know why I'm here.
Yeah, Baby Runner made that abundantly clear. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Was Trapper Type of TN and Trap News Network back in the same, like cracking the same here at TN. Trap News Network. Second excuse. Second knowledgeito. You're not finna get nobody's collegito. Big dog, tap in with the tapping to make sure you're tapped in with that good. Tap in. Hit us with a like, comment, subscribe for everything we got going on here at TN Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Newsington, you can usington. Knowledgeito, you're not finna get nobody's collegito. Knowledgeington, you're not finna get nobody's collegington, big dog. Hit that like, comment, subscribe for everything we got going on here at TN Trap News Network. You finna jump into this content though. News you can use, knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college. Notification bell hit all. Say tap in for the latest and the greatest. Finna tap in with this tap in to see what's going on over here, man. They talking about 4XTRAZ'S. Not going back to the jumper. No more 4XTRAZ'S at the jumper, man. We finna get into this content though without no further do's and don'ts. See what's going on here, man. Rich Trapper tapping in. Let's see what's going on. Let's go.
And from?
I think it was a Baby Runner interview where Baby Runner said that.
You were insensitive.
Yeah, he basically said that for him, and everybody kind of ran with it, yeah.
Because you let the people come up here and say things.
I guess like when he was upset about the fact that on the Tuesday show after he blew his hand out that King Pill was on there, which he was not normally on there. I'm sure he could have probably lived with the fact that Munchie was on there because I had been doing the pod with Munchie for many months at that point. But we went back and we actually checked the tapes. We checked that episode. Trapler Ross did a full review. I did a review. There's really almost nothing that you could point at and say like, oh, that's offensive. That's Adam saying something fucked up. There's really, and even King Pill, the only thing he said was, hey man, this is what happens when you piss off the fade god. You piss off the fade god, they take your hand. And even Munchie didn't really say anything offensive on the pod.
You gotta own your shit.
Yeah, Adam, at a certain point, you got to take some kind of accountability for this. I get that you just want to be the victim in every situation, even when you're clearly flamming, skullduggery, and larceny. You feel me? But, I mean, you just can't white boy your way out of everything.
No, I am. But there's just nothing.
Why you got on your shit? You bullshitting right now.
No.
Because
find the clip. We're issuing a challenge.
In
find
defense
the clip
of King Peel.
Sure.
Right? You lined him up with Aunt Hefe because King Peel didn't want to talk about 4XTRAZ'S.
No, King Peel was bitching about how all the topics sucked in general.
No. He didn't want to talk about 4XTRAZ'S. He was like,
oh, you don't want to talk about 4XTRAZ'S? Okay, let's talk about you dissing young Aunt Hefe then.
Okay, well, since you don't want to talk about that, let's talk about this diss song.
That's not literally what happened.
It went like that. So
in
if
a
you
much
had
more
your
general
way,
sense,
if you would have had it your way, it would have been more.
It definitely went like that.
Or 4XTRAZ'S.
No. This is my thing. If we do a podcast and there's a topic to talk about, you should probably be able to talk about it, especially if it's something explosive, no pun intended. If it's something that's like a big story, you should be able to talk about it, have something to say.
Pun definitely intended, sarcasm definitely intended for sure, because there were so many other references and so many other different ways you could have met that situation, but you know, whatever, that's your business.
So when King Pill basically like gave like a crappy 10-second thought about it, and then said that all the topics in general sucked, which keep in mind that was the same week that Mellow Bucks' party got shot up and all these people died. There was like a ton of viral shit that weekend to talk about. And that was why I told him basically like, hey, so, okay, here's a topic. Why'd you delete the gang diss instead of your song?
Like, since you want the camera on you, I get it. Right, but Adam, let's keep it real.
Actually, I kind of impressed myself with that as a podcast. That's pretty
let's
good.
Keep it real, Adam.
Oh, you don't like the topics? How about you taking all these gang disses out of your song? That's good.
Camera, I need you to zoom in on me.
Because it was true. It was no cap.
Camera.
Or no bap, sorry.
To the people on No Jumper, right? Listen, when you come in here to this table or to that back room, right? You are all potential.
The back room is where all the freaky stuff goes down. All right.
Content. Right? No Jumper is a content building. It is founded by Adam22, a white guy who had enough swag to tap into the rap community in a great way and build this, and he has offered and groomed and gave jobs to a lot of people, paying them six-figure who ordinarily would have made that type of legal money. But do not get it twisted. Adam don't give a fuck about you. You don't come before the content. Listen, I'm keeping it real in front of him.
That's real. You don't come before the content. I don't care about nothing but the content.
At the end of the day, ain't nobody safe. If it's going down, and it's talked about on the blogs, Adam like this, shit, if Act talking about it and they talking about it and you part of this building, we should really be able to talk about it. This is how he sees it. He's not going to see what we see or under. This is not none of our neighborhood.
He doesn't want to see it and he doesn't care. But here's the thing though. Stop inviting Adam to your neighborhood. Stop inviting Adam to be your homeboy. Stop inviting him to your communities. Stop allowing Adam22 to be around you when you're not at work. You feel me? Because he's not your homie. He's making it very clear that he's not your friend.
Goods. Adam is not your homeboy from your neighborhood. You may have a friendship with him. You may have a working relationship with him. It's maybe 2 or 3 people he have gotten a little closer to. But other than that, he's quite defensive because some people he got very close to turned around and bit him. So I get it. It'll probably take a lifetime for you to die, him to die, to him to say, hey, this dude kept it 100 with me all the way through. But do not come up in here with no sentimental shit. You sentimental thugs and sentimental gangsters, that's on.
Coming there looking for a friend because this ain't that. Adam is not your friend. He doesn't want to be your homie. He doesn't want to be your buddy. He doesn't want to be your pal. He doesn't want to make your life easier. He wants to use you for content, and when the content is over, so are you.
You for thinking for 1 second Adam wasn't going to choose the content over your feelings.
I'm not talking about anybody in particular.
He's definitely talking about someone in particular.
And it is kind of funny being a grown man and hearing people be like, damn, I thought we was homies. And it's like, I knew you for 2 months. I knew, you know, it's like, okay. You did? You thought that? Like, I thought you...
So, yeah. Clear direct shot at 4XTRAZ'S.
You seem like you take friendship more serious than that.
What did I tell you?
And it's not like I'm setting them up. It's
When
just like, you know, listen,
on.
if you capping, if you bapping, you might get turned into content.
You don't remember what I told you when I seen you with the New York, with King Pill and them, right?
What?
You said, yeah, right? He's doing the video, such and such. I said, Adam, listen, 4XTRAZ'S and took you over there to his neighborhood. That means something. I said, I'm going to keep it real with you. He probably caught a little flack from that, and he ate that. If
Me
you go
challenging him to the boxing match.
If you go over there to his neighborhood in a video and they diss him, they're gonna be looking at nephew crazy and you crazy.
But that was after New York. Is that then
After New York.
they went to his hood.
Yeah, they did all that bullshit,
With
right?
Hawk.
And what you did,
Hawk.
you did then what they expected you to do when his hand got fucked up. You opted out of going over there. Lush went over there, whatever.
I still haven't been to Pomona. My
But
life hasn't been the same.
in Adam's eyes,
I should have took Munchie B off the Tuesday show. Hey, you take a
No.
break so that 4XTRAZ'S hand can heal.
No, you can't take Munchie B off no show because
But you think bringing King Pill? But the thing is that was the plan.
no, I think if you would have said something back to him in defense of 4XTRAZ'S, they wouldn't have looked at it bad. But it looked like you kind of brought him on there. Shit, go at him. It's content. Why didn't you have Bro Rogan on that show?
Exactly. It looks like you had him on there with the intention to disrespect 4XTRAZ'S. Like there was no other real reason on there for him to be. There's no real reason for him to be on there outside of that. Exactly. Why didn't you have Bro Rogan on there? Why didn't you have everybody's favorite Ho Jackson on there? What's going on here? I don't understand.
He's
Bro
never
would have
been on that
defended.
show.
Bro was on the. But why you didn't bring Bro Rogan on there? Because he would have defended
He probably
4XTRAZ'S.
wouldn't have sat down with Munchie, right?
Bullshit. If he knew that there was a possibility that they was finna be going at 4XTRAZ'S, Bro Rogan would have definitely sat there, and I think it would have been better content because it would have balanced it out.
Well, okay. As long as
Does Bro Rogan have some sort of allegiance to 4XTRAZ'S that we don't know about? Am I missing something there?
a fact.
As long as you want to politic 4XTRAZ'S, let me tell you something. I think he's going to have a harsh realization that things were better when he was on the no
I'm
dumper
with you on
payroll.
that.
And I'm going to tell you why. According to Munchie, at one point, he said that he had a friend, ran into 4XTRAZ'S, was talking to him about what he's planning on doing in terms of entertainment, everything like that. And 4XTRAZ'S said, I'm working on a cartoon and I'm working on a documentary. Now,
Both things can be successful. I can see a 4XTRAZ'S documentary being wildly successful.
one of those things has kind of already happened because Trapolo Ross put out a 4XTRAZ'S documentary.
Adam is just full blown stepping all over 4XTRAZ'S documentary. oh, well, yeah, 4XTRAZ'S is going to do one, but, don't worry about 4XTRAZ'S doing because Trap Lord Ross already did it. So go watch Trap Lord Ross and blah, blah, blah. Like, Adam with the passive-aggressive sabotaging is crazy. He's a sabotist. What is a sabotist? He who sabotages. He is a sabotist because there's no real reason for him to even be mentioning the fact that Trap Lord Ross did a 4XTRAZ'S documentary, especially if 4XTRAZ'S has his own coming out. It's just like, my nigga, why you stepping all on the trap, big dog? It's like 4XTRAZ'S say, yeah, I got Ace for 25. Adam like, well, I got him for 20. Like, damn, my nigga.
And it's hard to outdo and outrun a Trap Lord Ross.
That's what I'm saying is it's going to be hard to create a documentary that does better than.
It's gonna be hard to create a documentary about yourself than the one that Trap Lord Ross did against you. That is crazy work. And Wack just over here laughing and he as this white man destroys this black man. Wack just was last week saying that, or the week before last, saying that Adam don't care about black people because he was talking about Stan G, how he had his meat all down R&B's throat. And now here we are with this.
Than Trap Lord Ross is doing with his 1.4 million subscribers. And I had a word with Trap Lord Ross, and to him, this video not hitting 200,000 views in 6 days, to him, very upsetting.
People's not interested.
It's just, I mean, that to me is damning because I know that if he dropped this, whatever it was, a month.
So basically, he's trying to embarrass 4XTRAZ'S, and he's trying to say that basically 4XTRAZ'S are not doing no numbers, and without Trap Lord Ross, without no jumper, he ain't, whatever, wooty bam. It's just a smut campaign to go against 4XTRAZ'S. It's pretty much all that's going on here.
That shit would have been
that shit would have 2 million views if it dropped a week after his hand got blown
If he
up.
was still on this platform, it would have as well.
Because he breaks down the bodies that he beat, which is like, how are people not interested in that? That's kind of crazy.
Here's the thing, right? And I don't know who I had this conversation with just the other day. No, Trap. Or somebody I was having this conversation with. When people are failing to realize, and I know how it goes, they're saying, 4XTRAZ'S, boy, you don't need that. You could do it on your own. People don't realize that 4XTRAZ'S was being guided by you.
Yeah.
The questions you were asking was getting the responses that the camera saw. Without you asking these questions, we wouldn't have seen those reactions. It's not that.
So basically, he's saying that without Adam22, 4XTRAZ'S is nothing or nobody, which is more to the reason, to the point of why 4XTRAZ'S is not going back to that platform, because it seems like Adam doesn't know if he wants to be cool and foster this relationship with 4XTRAZ'S, or does he want to be disrespectful and tear this man down at every chance he gets because he's not getting what he wants. So now Adam's like a child throwing a tantrum. It's a tricky, icky, mickey, vicky, sticky situation, big dog. But if you're 4XTRAZ'S, it makes you wonder where's Adam's loyalty and if there's any at all.
You know what I'm saying? And I think people see, with me and you, I can take the wheel, you can take the wheels, two total different things, but we can both do it, right? But in this situation, it was the questions you asked that brought out his reactions.
People don't want to just see the funny, crazy, out of control guy on camera. They want to see him with somebody who, from their perspective, is more normal, straight-laced, ask questions from their perspective.
To get his reaction.
Like, because if 4XTRAZ'S created his own little podcast or whatever, who's he going to sit down with? He's going to sit down with a bunch of other Rolling 40s members, and they're not going to, like... They could definitely create some interesting conversations, some interesting content, but ultimately the normal person is not going to really like relate to that content as much because they're not a Rolling 40s member. These guys are not going to be decoding shit in the way that I would be. And
that's what they're going to be doing.
4XTRAZ'S, you're nothing without Adam. That's basically what Adam is saying. You're nothing without him. You had something going on, and then you left Adam. Now you have nothing going on.
Don't mean to say
they're going to be rolling weed, smoking, everything. It's not going to be
decoding shit because to them so much shit is obvious because they understand their world and they don't need to explain stuff. With me, like we tried to give Crip Mac a show that was just him. It was called the Crip Mac Show. You can go check it out on YouTube.
It ain't gonna work.
It was him reacting to different viral videos and memes and stuff like that.
It's not gonna work.
It didn't work because it's just him alone in a room. That's not doing it. But me and Crip Mac, every time, it was a hit.
Shaq is a dominant force.
Right.
Kobe's a dominant force. But Shaq or Kobe has never had the presence on a basketball court without one another.
Right.
The Shaq and Kobe together was some
That's a terrible example. Both these men are champions without each other. They both went on to win rings without the other one. It's a terrible example.
shit that they have never matched without each other, right? And people got to understand with 4Xers, it took Adam to ask or approach certain things to get the reaction or the response he got. Without you asking, that reaction or that response would have never had. So now you have no Adam.
Right. He could maybe try to find another one, but he's going to try like Lupe.
That's not.
I don't believe that. But this is the thing. Me and you. If you did a 2-hour live stream by yourself, it's not going to have 200,000 views. If I do a 2-hour live stream by myself, it's not going to have 200,000 views.
Yeah.
We come together, we do a 2-hour
That's
podcast, it gets 200,000 views.
I go by myself, I get, my 30s, 40s, 50s and shit, cool, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, no, that's real. I don't take away from that. I understand that. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like
they want to see me challenge in some way your gangsterism or your street knowledge, etc., and they want to see you challenge my weird, super logical, quote unquote,
and
whatever the fuck I'm doing over here.
That's just real shit.
Calling myself logical is probably not going to go over so well, but whatever weird shit I'm doing over here.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Well, 2 questions. One, because you didn't know what it was. How did you like me and Gumby when you left?
Oh, I thought it was great. I love Gumby.
No, with the one-on-one. Remember you left.
I thought it was
all right, man. So we up out here to the next one. Y'all know the deal, man. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Of course, it's free. Avenue Angel till it's free. We are. Go.
Wait.
60 bands on my name. How many shots to the center of a freak nigga? 3 in his ass, lick his stomach, smell his pink nigga. They throwing shots, time to see if them pussy niggas can take it. The nigga whack is a snitch and the jolly niggas are rapists. See, Lush was on to something, tried to act like it was nothing. Said you ain't know that freaky ass taker you was frontin'. Munchie ain't fucking with you and Spider-Loc ain't gon' save you. If you wanted, you gon' take it. Stop them freaky ass behaviors. Let's get straight to the point, see we ain't gotta wait for later. Nigga with your last name kidnapped that girl before he raped her. Said the moms of gang members don't deserve no piece of prayers. When General Butt naked, the kid touch her is your savior. You ain't gotta stall me out, cause I ain't asking for no favors. Get it cracking right now, we ain't gotta wait for later. Walked into your own building, heard my voice and then you ducked away. Was humble like a bitch, cause you a hoe, stay in your fucking place. That nigga Wack is slut and pathetic, Flacco's a fucking lame. Wack ain't come outside because he hiding from his fucking gang. Talking like you tough when niggas spitting in your fucking face. T-Ro didn't quit, we wouldn't even know your fucking name. Wack in front of Adam, but Adam is how he do you. See, Flacco lied on me and then Wack told me to sue you. Treated Wack like a bitch, you should've seen it, it was beautiful. Now every single week that nigga jolly on my pupil. Is it Fred or is it Frederick? Is it Dave or is it David? All thighs on me. Flocka belly, now you famous. Type of creep nigga is you. How are you and Dave related? Nigga, no means no. You should've told him not to take it. I'm really in the field, you niggas stuck inside the matrix. From BET to the Knicks, down in Compton where your face is. That nigga real jolly got some freaky ass cases. Tryna fake fight Lush cause Adam wanted you to face. You wanna be like academics, making videos like point and shoot. You and Dave the same ass lame. We know the fucking truth. Brick ain't say this shit is a play, cause he don't fuck with you. He not gon' get involved when them real shooters come for you. If you grew up in the land, them thirsties, they would've humbled you. Grew up with them lions, I promise they would've hunted you. I get disrespectful, the next time I'ma punish you. You dirty fat bitch, I swear to God I see the bum in you. Niggas say they shooters till it's time to bring them guns out. Lose can't read and Wack lost his wife to Clubhouse. Treat Wack like a bitch, mark him out before he snitch again. Flocka, when I see you, I'ma show you the type of bitch you is. Niggas say they see me, they pullin' blick out. I promise that this Glock can make you sit down. Drum with a cooler, one for you, one for your brother. Wrap the string around the mop, sound like your dumbass when you stutter. Swear to God, nigga.
Hear me out though, right? Wait, bro, wait. Again, wait though. Just right though, right? Wait though, right? I do want to